I'm Wayne Berry from Top Gun Business Academy, and as I travel around the world presenting at seminars and workshops and conferences, I often share with the group what I call the 7 steps to your better future. These are 7 distinct steps to take you to a higher level of achievement. In other words, take you from wherever you happen to be in your point in life now to wherever you would like to be. I didn't invent this stuff. I have simply observed that these are the 7 steps that I've always gone through in periods of adversity. They're also the 7 steps that I keep clearly in place to keep ahead of the game, to continue to do well. And I hope these ideas will work for you. In fact, you've got to make them work for you. It doesn't matter whether I hope they work for you. I know they do work, so let's get on with this next one. Let me summarize, by the way, beforehand. Step number 1 was get serious. Nothing happens until we get serious. Step number 2, make a commitment to ourselves to take some action to get a better result. Number 3 step, that was all about developing the skills. And you know what? Salespeople give me 2 excuses as to why they can't go ahead and do some sales development training with us. They say, well, you know what? I don't have the money. You know, that's probably the very most important reason as to why they need to develop their skills. But excuse number 1 is I don't have the money. Excuse number 2 that we hear so frequently is I don't have the time. You know what? They don't have the money because they're not achieving at a high level. They don't have the time because they're not making the time. You see, it's a commitment to put aside some time. I've mentioned in previous videos that I'm a private pilot. And any of you who have ever gone through the training to become a pilot would understand the frustrations there. Sometimes we drive, we get out to the airfield, conditions aren't right, we wait, we believe the conditions are going to get a little bit better in the day, and they don't, so we waste our time. You see, we have to be committed to the development of skills and investing the time and investing the dollars. Now, when you invest the time and invest the dollars, you develop the skills, the repayment, your return on investment can be quite extraordinary. Step number 4 that I spoke about previously was surround yourself with friends who expect more of you than you've ever expected of yourself. And we have a name for this. We call them unreasonable friends. Get you an unreasonable friend. Those of you who are on our Top Gun Sales Coaching Program, your unreasonable friend is your coach who keeps you on track and will not let you off the hook. They want success for you, and you have given them permission to do exactly that. Now, here's number 5. Number 5 is a really important one. It's called accountability. Be prepared to be accountable to someone other than yourself. In other words, when you share the goals, you share your plans with an unreasonable friend, you give them permission to make you accountable to them. You see, if we're accountable to ourselves, well, I don't know about you, but it is called kidding yourself. I don't know if you've ever done that in life or know people who do that. Kidding yourself is where you don't check on the results and you're not held accountable. We know through our Top Gun Sales Coaching Program, particularly the online version, is that when you have to be accountable to someone on a regular basis, and we suggest no more than 7 days, every 7 days, check in with that unreasonable friend, be accountable to that unreasonable friend, tell them the truth, and they will not let you off the hook. So the accountability has to do with things like activity levels. How many prospecting calls did you say you were going to make? How many first interviews did you say you were going to make? How many presentations did you promise yourself you would make? And the numbers don't lie. I say sometimes salespeople lie, but the numbers don't lie. So get yourself an unreasonable friend. Be prepared to be accountable to that unreasonable friend on at least a 7-day basis. Where this can be done, by the way, by telephone, by video conferencing, as our coaches do, or face-to-face over a coffee. And by the way, the best way to do this, of course, is to write down your goals and your plans, particularly your 7-day plan. It's exactly what you intended to do before you were accountable to your unreasonable friend. You see, if you've got a list, and you have shared that list with them, and you have it from last time and you bring it to the meeting, you then revise what it was that you promised yourself you would do. I would do this, 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 and this. And then your unreasonable friend will say, okay, so what have you done? Have you done it? It makes a world of difference. So be prepared to be accountable to someone other than yourself. It can create some tremendous results. Anyway, have a great week. More importantly, make it a great week. And we'll see you soon. Bye for now.